how to reverse aging from inside, the science of cellular regeneration. Hello, my beautiful sisters. I hope you're doing well. I think you can see from my body language that I'm very excited for this video. By the end of this video, I'm sure your knowledge of anti-aging and age reversal is going to be quite in depth. Four major phases, okay, of anti-aging, cellular regeneration, and also age reversal. I want you to understand, I want you to start applying it and see the wonderful changes that it brings to your body and your beauty. We've always taught to believe that aging means decline. As years go by, our skin dulls, our body slows down, and our energy fades. But that is not the truth. It means that it is not supposed to be this way. This is only conditional. What we call aging is not a natural fall. Actually, it is the accumulation of damaged cells and a disconnection inside our cells. Every symptom of aging, call it wrinkles, dullness, pigmentation, even slower metabolism, fat gain, happens when your body's cellular system starts lagging behind and the damage starts taking in. Not because your body can't renew itself, but it's because you have stopped activating the systems that makes our body renew ourselves. See, girls, one of the most spectacular, amazing things is that our body is built for regeneration. Our body is built in such a way that if any damage happens, then our body can revive itself, can repair itself, okay, can regenerate itself. But the condition is that it needs the right nutrients, the right environment, and the right lifestyle to do it. And when I say that there is a decline, it means that if you're not following the right lifestyle, the right nutrients, or the right things or the practices that you need to do, then your body goes in the damage mode. And that is what we commonly known as aging. So aging is conditional. If you are following all the right things, then aging will only happen chronologically. From the time you were born, the number of years is calculated, plus one, plus one, plus one. But your biological age, that is the health of your body, your cells, your skin, your organs, that depends on your lifestyle, that depends on the way you have taken care of yourself, and that is not conditional. Which means a person of 50 years can chronologically be 50 years, but biologically they can also be 35 years, 40 years, which means they have taken care of their body in such a way that their biological age is only 35, is only 40 years. So you see that a human body is not supposed to deteriorate. It is built to regenerate. That is why there was a time when people used to live for 500 years, they used to live for 300 years. Then the age number started going down because our environmental factors came into play, contamination of food, lack of good lifestyle came into play. Your cells are basically coded with renewal programs. You are designed to repair, replace, and rebuild yourself daily. And today I'm going to tell you about 3 such renewal programs, my girls, which brings back your youth, cleans up your cells, and does anti-aging at a cellular level. Let me give you a very basic example. Skincare is good, takes care of our skin, but does it take care of your organs? No. When you need to take care of your organs, you have to work things out at a cellular level. And when you work things out at a cellular level, not only your organs, every cell of your body, and even your skin is repaired, is replaced, and it's healed. Understood? Which means what I'm trying to say is that anti-aging is at its best at a cellular level. If you take care of things outwardly, you just take care of your hair, you just try to take care of your skin from outside, superficial taking care of yourself, that will only work 5 to 10%. But the actual way to take care of your body, your anti-aging, also reverse your biological age, is by taking care of your cellular health. Let's begin, but before that, a very quick mandatory introduction for my girlies watching me for the first time. My name is Shilpa Raidas and I am 37. I live in Pune. I just love beauty. I love anti-aging and everything about it. We on our channel have a very strong community of my beautiful sisters here. We believe very firmly that one can become the most beautiful version of themselves. One can reverse their biological age and look 10 years, 15 years younger even, with a simple holistic approach to beauty. Okay, and the videos of this channel will help you for the same. We have videos on skincare, anti-aging, diet, nutrition, and personality glow up. which is all around beauty. So, my girl, if that is your aim, you want to become the most beautiful version of yourself, you also want to reverse your biological aging, then welcome to our community and subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification. The first system is basically the architect of your youth. That is your stem cells. For those of you who don't know what is stem cells are your body's original builders. They are basically cells which are very versatile, and once they get formed, they travel to different parts of the body where they are required. They transform into any type of cell that the body needs at that time. They can become skin, muscles, collagen, organs, anything. All of them are born from stem cells. But with time, toxins, stress, and many other external and internal factors, stem cells sometimes go dormant. The key is to keep reactivating them, my girls. When you are young, your stem cells are also very active and they are huge in numbers. Age, with your chronological age, that's one factor. Your stem cells tend to grow lesser. However, the major factors will be stress, your body's repair system going down because of other external reasons, the way you're not taking care of yourself completely, the way you're following the wrong food, the wrong lifestyle habits. So, what is the key? The key is to keep reviving them and keep rebuilding them. How do you awaken your stem cells naturally? We know it first and foremost on this channel. We are a big fan of fasting. Fasting is the answer to so many things in life, and fasting is the answer to reactivating your stem cells as well. When you fast for over 14 hours to 16 hours, your body shifts from a storage mode to a repair mode. Basically, stem cells are released from your bone marrow. And when you're in a fasted state, my girls, then this signals your body over 14 to 16 hours when you have fasted. It signals your bone marrow to create more stem cells and to release more stem cells. So, from your bone marrow, more stem cells are released and they go and travel to different parts of your body where it is required to repair and rebuild itself. Which means if you're continuously eating, you are grazing, you are not letting your digestive system rest, you are not letting your body be at a fasted state, then it is very difficult for your bone marrow to release good quantity, okay, good number of stem cells. And that means that in the parts of your body, wherever repairing, rebuilding is required, then it is not going to get enough stem cells, which means that it is going to start showing as a lack of health, good health, dullness, weakness, your organs not failing abruptly, but your organs are going to show less performance. Even your skin is the same thing. Your skin cells rebuilding, regenerating. Your, your skin is starting to decline. It needs to completely refill itself so that it can look plump. It will not form fine lines and wrinkles, but it's not getting supplied because you're continuously eating, grazing. You're also having a lot of junk, lot of sugar that is doing the adverse effects on your skin, right? So yes. So that is what it is. So that is why for every person, it is very, very important to be in a fasted state for 14 to 16 hours. Secondly, the way to awaken them naturally is with deep sleep. Stem cells basically multiply while you sleep. So missing sleep is basically like missing your body's construction hours, the time allocated for your body for its construction. You're missing your sleep, you're not going into a deep rested state, or you're just sleeping for formality, not sleeping well enough. And that time when your body is supposed to be constructed back again, you're missing that time. Thirdly, plant antioxidants. Blueberry, green tea, turmeric, they basically protect your stem cells from oxidative damage. So, regeneration is one, but to protect your current stem cells is also one important thing. Okay, so if you're taking enough antioxidants like turmeric, green tea, blueberry, there are other antioxidants as well that protect your stem cells. If you take them regularly, not just once in a while, no, it doesn't work that way. Every time you take these foods, you're giving little signals to your body because there are compounds in these foods that work in your body that signal your body to protect its stem cells. Okay, it works that way. I'm trying to just talk on the surface level because if you get into depth, then every line can be explained in very intricate details, which will make our video like 10 hours long. However, please understand that you need to take antioxidants on a daily basis. Okay, we have a lot of videos on this channel which I've talked about antioxidant rich foods. Go and refer to them. You'll get a long list out there. When you take them on a daily basis, regularly, consistently, with full discipline, then it will keep reviving your stem cells, and it will also protect your current stem cells. Fourthly, yoga, Pilates, resistant training triggers local stem cells in your muscles and also your skin. So there's tightening, there's renewal, there's reviving, and there's renewing them. So basically, when your stem cells reawaken and there is a release of new stem cells continuously, there is no way that your body is going to age. That is why there are some people who are very young looking, even physically, not just like health wise, performance wise, but they also look very young. They look active, they perform like they are in their 20s and their 30s. Okay, all the activities, because they have kept on reviving their stem cells because of all the ways. There are a thousand other ways I have mentioned for, okay, by reviving their stem cells. So basically, the building block of the body, when it is continuously supplied from within, you will stay young and fit, my girls. You are going to stay young and you're going to stay beautiful. This is one of the top correct scientific biological way of staying young. Okay, there is no hack, there is no shortcut to beauty. See, when we are talking about beauty, you always have to think of a wider scale, like anti-aging. Because if your body is functional, if every cell of your body, if every organ of your body is working well, is young, then only on the face you're going to look young. You cannot look young superficially by tightening your face, okay? By just doing skincare, but by not taking care of your health, by not taking care of your metabolism, by not taking care of your cellular health, by not taking care of your longevity with the nutrition, diet, and so many other things that we need to do. You are not going to be young looking also forever that way, because that aging is going to show. Your face is your body's mirror. You need to take care of your mirror. You have to take care of your body. That's just the way to do it, my girls. And get habituated to do the boring stuff in life, because that is going to keep you beautiful. Let's talk about the second renewal program. This is one of my favorites because I've been doing it for quite some time now. That is the cleanup crew of your cells, and we are talking about autophagy. Autophagy literally means self-eating. In science, we call it a process by which your body clean its damaged zombie, bad cells, even tumorous cells, cancerous cells. It cleans its own bad cells and replaces them with new healthy ones. So think of it as your body's self-rejuvenation program. If there was no autophagy, how your body would be? In your body, the cells keep on dying. Okay, some cells, they die with a lack of energy. Some cells, you can say that they spoil with time. They become zombie cells. Some turn cancerous, tumorous. There are many things that is happening in our body. And it's not that if you are healthy, then every cell of your body is like super healthy. No. Your cells, they keep on dying. Your cells, they keep on getting damaged. And to repair and replace them is the meaning of anti-aging. We understood that by now, right? So if this process, self-healing process, self-eating process of autophagy was not there, what would happen? The dysfunctional cells in your body would keep piling, would keep piling, would keep piling. And this piling up also becomes cancer and also becomes tumor. And if not, if it wouldn't become cancer or tumor, then this is also going to make you sick and dysfunctional in many ways. That is why the self-cleaning process in your body is a vital process. When your old dysfunctional cells pile up, it causes inflammation, fatigue, dullness, sickness, illness. Your glow is going to go away. Everything is going to get bad, from your organs to your cells. Everything is going to get bad. It can show one after the other and can show all together as well. How do you trigger the self eating process, the self healing process? How do you trigger autophagy naturally? Again, of course, hero, intermittent fasting is the first and the major way by which your body goes into autophagy mode. See, when your body is in a fasted state, my girls, then there's a number of processes that happen in your body. So basically, when your body is fasted for over 12 to 14 hours, then your body goes in a ketosis mode. That means your body uh, is going to, it stops burning sugar, because by the time 12 hours, 14 hours is completed, there's no more glucose from the food. So when your body is in a fasted state, my girls, there are a series of events that happen in your body, out of which one is autophagy, and one of the later phases is autophagy. Okay, every step of the way there is a phase. Your body goes in a ketosis mode, there's a release of stem cells, and in the latter phase autophagy happens. Autophagy basically happens when your body is in between 17 hours, 18 hours, 20 hours, 24 hours, your body goes in an actual autophagy mode, because that is when your sugar fuel is completely exhausted in your body. And then for fuel, your body needs something. Your body continuously needs something for fuel. So when you have eaten, your body is digesting that fuel, and your body is using the sugar from your food to fuel itself. But now that fuel is over, because your body has digested food long time back and you haven't eaten anything, you're in a fasted state. So now what the body will do, your body self switches into autophagy, which means your body will now start eating its own bad cells, its own zombie cells, cancerous cells, its own damaged cells, to repair and to basically fuel itself. It's like that. Also, there are other ways to trigger autophagy, but this happens a little mildly than fasting. Fasting is the foremost way. If you consume turmeric, coffee, green tea, then it mildly stresses your cells, forcing them to adapt and repair faster. This process is called hormesis, and also it's the foundation of youth. And also another way to trigger this is cold exposure. So few seconds of cold exposure, that's why people do ice water dipping, or even when you take a shower, even if you're taking a warm shower, you can end your shower by pouring cold water on you. Even you can do that on your face. This basically signals your mitochondria to toughen up, improving energy and longevity. See, like I told you, the best way to trigger autophagy, the most effective way, the fastest way, the free way to trigger autophagy is fasting. And if you take high insulin food, like you have taken too many sweets, too much carbs, then your body is going to go into a fasted state in a much longer time, because it will take a lot of time to digest that sugar, and your insulin will also be high, and to go down that will take time, and the whole process of autophagy is going to delay and is going to also not be very effective. So basically, the food only that you take, you should be mindful that the insulin doesn't spike too much, there is very less sugar, or there is no sugar. And I'll just suggest you, my girls, that autophagy has been a game changer for my skin as well. So I've had a fasted lifestyle for quite a few years now. When I learned of it, then it was difficult for me. I was adapted to it completely in a couple of months, but in the beginning, in those couple of months, it was little difficult for me to adapt. But once I adapted, my body, now my mind, my mind and my body together love to be in a fasted state. It's all a practice, and it's a state of mind. When you win your mind over, my girls, you are able to do anything. It's not about this. It's not about the taste on your mouth. It's about how strong your mind is. So, what I'm trying to say with this is that you don't need to stress yourself out, and you don't need to come to conclusions in one day. It takes a lot of time for people. Some people do it in days, some people do it in weeks, some people even take months. But the thing is that you should not give up. When you start things like fasting, and if you really get habituated to it and make it a lifestyle, you are going to perform the best anti-aging for yourself. Longevity. See, when somebody, they are living a fasted life, then they live longer. Their cellular health, their mitochondrial health is always better. Their body keeps reviving. And my life changed when I started fasting is because very soon I started seeing, soon enough after I started fasting, my body started melting excessive fats. There was a lot of inflammation, what I mean to say is, and there was a lot of inflammation on my skin as well. But I do strength training and things like that. But fasting has made a major difference to my life, because it just made me more beautiful. I started seeing my skin healing like really well. Skin got clear really well. My features just started looking sharper. My face started looking better. I literally started looking different in my videos. It's not just the plump or the puffiness going. It's just about like as if I had a plastic surgery. I started feeling like that confident in my skin, and all of it is only because I started fasting, and I started following the right protocol of fasting. Taking high fiber meals, low carbs, very less sugar or no sugar, fasting for a long time, and sincere fasting, not having like so-called fasting food in between. There's nothing like fasting food, okay? People say like you can take tea or coffee. I never used to take. I mean, when I fast, I don't take tea or coffee as well. It's just water for me, and I keep myself hydrated. I If I've fasted over like 20 hours, I sometimes take electrolytes. But now that I'm habituated to it, I don't really need that as well, which is fine. Yeah. Yes, what I'm trying to say sincerely, my girls, is just learn more about it and start doing it. You don't need to, like you don't need to be a pro at once. You need to first learn more about it, because fasting is stressing your body, it's keeping you hungry. So just don't go by one video. I tell you this in every video as a disclaimer, because I need you to understand the seriousness of it. Okay, please learn more about it. I watched at least like 30, 40, 50 videos before I started fasting. I learned the depths of it. I understood it completely, the maths of it. I also understood the process. I understood the way how we should do it, the different options I can do it, like that, everything. So I want you to get that also very nicely. When you're learning more, when you're watching more videos, when you're reading more about it, your knowledge will grow, your body will get adapted to how you can do it the right way. It'll help you. And once you do it, my girls, trust me, your life will change. Okay, you will just literally look. Suddenly, you'll start looking 5 years younger, and then with time, you will just start looking 10 years younger. And it is bound to happen. Everybody who does a fasted lifestyle looks young. That's a fact. Take my word for it. And before we go to our third renewal program, my girls, a gentle reminder: if you unsubscribe to the channel, then that is so weird. Just do it. Subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell notification so that you receive a notification every time a new video is up. So now we come to our youth switch. That is our third renewal program. That is growth hormones. Growth hormone, also known as GH, is your internal sculptor. It builds lean muscles, it burns fats, it tightens your skin, and it also maintains your collagen. I've had a whole video on growth hormone already, because it is so vital for youth, vital for you looking young and beautiful. See, after you're 30, your GH levels basically start to drop, but this decline is reversible with the right habits. So, how do we reverse this decline? How to boost your growth hormones naturally? Very important, firstly, and a little boring. You need to sleep before 11 p.m. If you guys have fixed routines for yourself, it is really good. And sleeping before 11 o'clock really changes the game of your skin, my girls, and your growth hormones. Why? Because growth hormone peaks between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And that is your prime repair window for your body, also for your cells, for your skin cells. Short, intense workouts, sprinting, HIIT, or even strength training, resistance weight training, can spike your growth hormones up to 500%. Again, fasting, low insulin always means high growth hormones. Your growth hormone is not compatible with insulin. If there is a lot of insulin in your body, insulin is always spiked, your growth hormone is always going to be low. If your insulin is low, your growth hormone is going to be high. That is why fasting and growth hormone activation always go hand in hand. So you see, what is the common factor here? Fasting. Fasting is the common factor for autophagy, growth hormone, and stem cells. And amino-rich foods: eggs, nuts, bone broth, lentils, protein-rich foods. So protein-rich foods give your body the amino acids that is essential to produce your growth hormones. When your growth hormone rises, my girls, your body literally starts remodeling itself from the inside. So your skin, even your skin tone, collagen, skin tightening. I'm just mentioning skin here, but all the processes of your body and also your organs functions really well. Now, we talked separately about stem cells, autophagy, growth hormone. And you must have seen that there are some common factors. Example, fasting was a common factor by which you can take advantage for all the three regenerative programs together. Okay, so I'm going to guide you as my fourth phase of regeneration, how to live in a regenerative mode. I'm going to tell you a few things you can do, very simple things, lifestyle habits by which you can take advantage of all the phases of regenerative mode. You don't have to pick one at a time. Okay, all these systems, they work in harmony. If you have noticed that for one particular system you didn't need to do anything special or extra. I told you one thing in the last video, I'll tell you this again, my girls. When it comes to illnesses, sicknesses, body getting dysfunctional, things going wrong, there are too many streams. Example, God forbid, for eyes, there are 10,000 things that can go wrong. For skin, 10,000 things can go wrong. Heart, 10,000 things can go wrong. All the streams are there, blah, blah, blah. And nowadays, everything is getting so, it's just getting out of hand. But have you noticed? Any topic, we're talking about longevity, we're talking about beauty, we're talking about good health, or any other video, any other topic also, not just this one. When it comes to good health, for eyes, for hair, for heart, for skin, for blah 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 in the world, everything comes down to only few good habits that you need to follow. What are those good habits? Good habits are antioxidant rich foods, fiber, good gut health, hydration, fasting, insulin spike management, workout, movement, which means that in life, to control those 10,000 negative streams is very easy. You just have to follow these 8 to 10 good lifestyle habits in life, and everything will be in place. Your anti aging, your longevity, your good health, everything will be in place, everything will be managed. And the similar way, for our cell regeneration, the topic of the video today, for beauty, for anti-aging also, there are few things that if you follow, everything will be streamlined and everything will be in place. Here's a daily rhythm I suggest you to follow. Start off with hydrating with lemon water. This is something I do every day and I suggest you this very much. I really believe in it. Boost of hydration, digestive health, detox, gush of vitamin C for collagen, taking care of your toxins, providing antioxidants, so many things happens. Morning, in a glass of warm water, normal water. I don't suggest cold water early in the morning. It's not a good rush for your gut. Warm water is always better, or normal water. Okay. Squeeze in a whole lime, pre-soaked chia seeds, pinch of turmeric, and some grated ginger. Take it. That's going to be the best start of your day. Okay. During the day, you need to eat antioxidant rich foods. So we already mentioned in one of the points that antioxidant rich foods have a major role. Basically, just take it for granted that antioxidant rich foods have a major role in life. When I first started watching videos like which food is good and which food is bad, when I started watching a lot of videos, I realized that there are a lot of common foods which are supposed to be healthy and which are repeated in all the videos. These are the only foods that is most healthy foods in the world. Apart from that, everything else is pretty much noise. So I thought that if I make a list of only these foods and I take it every day, then it'll be very good for my health, very good for my beauty. Sweet potatoes, walnuts, blueberries, avocados, eggs, chicken, bone broth, nuts, seeds. Getting me? I getting the logic. Like these are the foods you'll hear: broccoli, carrots, tomatoes. These are the foods you'll hear everywhere as the best and the healthiest foods. Not only these, I mean, I'm just mentioning this on the tip of my fingers. But yeah, there is a list of 10, 20 foods in the world which is only the best and which are antioxidant rich foods. So this is a list of healthy foods, but research, I've got a lot of videos on this channel as well, and make a list of all the antioxidant rich foods and which is most convenient to you, which you can afford, which you can take regularly. See, because you have to repeat certain foods on a daily basis, then only it is going to work for you. Why? I'll tell you. Let's say for anti-aging, you take green tea. Okay? But you take green tea once a week, it's not going to work. It's just going to vanish. It's no use. It's rather you don't take. If you want certain food to work then you have to take it every day. Why? Because those foods have certain compounds which in a very less quantity, once you take, you're not going to get large quantities of that compounds. It never works that way. You get very specific less quantity of compounds from that certain time that you took the food. And that compound is going to signal your body to do a certain process like detoxify or regeneration or renewal, whatever. Okay, whatever it is supposed to do. Okay, I'm just being very, very on a wider scale. Whatever it's supposed to do, that compound it does in a very teeny, meeny, minute basis, and it triggers your body at that time. And you have to, that gives your body that signal to create that certain hormone or to repair your cells or whatever to do. It happens on a very micro basis, which means if you take that food only once or twice, then that certain thing is not going to get healed. That quantity of that compound is not going to be enough. That is the reason why every day if you take that food, then your body is going to get triggered in a good way. Your body is going to get signal. That compound is going to give a little signal. Again, next day that compound will signal your body. Again, next day that compound will signal your body, and that way your body is going to change. Understood? So blueberries are antioxidants. They provide, antioxidants to your body, repair oxidative damage, anti-aging, healing your body in so many ways. So it doesn't happen if you just munch in blueberries once a while. Every day you have to take that food, and that compound, little, is going to add up, and that way it is going to change your body. So you have to take antioxidant rich foods on a daily basis. So there are many antioxidant rich foods. Choose which one you like, what is the taste, what is available around you, and start taking them. Keep yourself hydrated. Make sure that you also learn about the foods that hydrate. It's not just only by taking a lot of water your body stays hydrated. Your body needs the right salts, the right electrolytes to get hydrated. Okay? So learn about that. Stay hydrated. Start learning the protocol of fasting. Start your fasting slowly and steadily. No rush, no competition. It's your own journey. And start advancing in your fasted lifestyle. Junk, sugar should be completely avoided. Alcohol is a big no-no. Smoking is a big no-no for good skin, good health. Also, it ages you much faster. It accelerates the aging process. One day you are partying hard, one day you're enjoying your smoking and your drinking lifestyle. Suddenly you realize one day that you're looking very old. Okay, it just shows up suddenly, and mostly in your 20s it will not show, but it'll show like when you're in your 40s it'll just start showing, like when you don't take care of yourself in your 20s and 30s. And if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and you've had also the worst lifestyle, let's say for example, but you start reviving your life, your body, your habits, you will see that change, you will see that positivity. Maybe that positivity will come slow. Maybe maybe the process will be more slower than you would have done in your 20s or your 30s, but you will see the results. And there is nothing like it's too late. It's never too late. There's always a time. Even if you're in your 80s and you start good habits, you will see the change in your body and your beauty as well. Strength training, hit the gym, or I do work out at home. I've got the machines, and I've also got those weighs and things like that. I do strength training myself. So it depends on you how you want to do it, or you like to do Pilates, what you like. In time, you have to adapt to strength training, because that is only the way, it is the best and the most effective way to tone your body, and also for anti-aging and for longevity, because I'm not getting into the depths of it, but retains your muscle mass. Again, that is your biggest organ of longevity and anti-aging. Keeps you young, beautiful, and healthy for the longest time. Yeah. Sleep. You cannot compromise on your sleep. If you compromise on your sleep, in the beginning you wouldn't know, but sooner or later it is going to affect your body, growth hormones, stem cells. It is going to affect your skin and your life. And it also damages your brain cells if you don't sleep, deep sleep. Be a positive person and try to become a happier person. You don't become happy because things or situations they get better for you. You get happy when you make things and situations better for yourself. So don't be helpless, be helpful to yourself. Gauge your life. I love this word, life audit. Do your life audit, see what is happening in your life, where are you going, what is it that you want in your life. in the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Overall, I mean, not a hard and strict, ardent, lifeline rules. But when you have a clarity of your life, when you have a clarity of your relationships, when you have a clarity of your career, your finances, your health, everything gets better. A prepared person is always prepared better than an unprepared person, right? Simply. So I believe that beauty doesn't come only with you doing your skincare, eating the right food, your nutrition, your strength training. Beauty overall comes with a mentality, the right mentality as well. And the right mentality only becomes the right mentality when you're in the right mindset. When your life is in order, then only you are in the right mindset. Then only you can afford to be in the right mindset because you have the time, the ease, the comfort to be in the right mindset. And how do you be in the right mindset? You take care of everything in your life in a strategic manner. Okay, you need to be very positive as a person. Over and above everything, you need to believe that whatever you are doing is going to be fruitful, is going to be lovely, is going to yield you results for your life, and you are going to see positive results. Without positivity, my girls, nothing is going to work. You can do everything in the world, but if you're a negative person, you will see only negative results. You have to be blindly positive. You have to be like freakingly crazy positive about your life. You don't need positivity from others. You don't need appreciation. You don't need adornment from others. You don't need motivation from others. Motivate yourself. Be positive yourself. Keep in your prayers. Okay, keep it positively with the universe, and see how everything will be manifested in your life and everything will be fruitful in your life. Believing is equally important like doing. I consider it like a 50-50 ratio. You can change your life with your mindset. You can change your life with just the power of thinking. Renewal, self renewal processes and all that is there in your life, but if you don't believe from your heart and your mind and your soul that you are the most gorgeous person in the world, you are so beautiful, you are so amazing, and you're only going to get better, then you are not going to see that in the mirror, and you're not going to see that in your life. So please do everything in the world, keep acquiring your knowledge, but keep believing, and being very positive that 1000% you are going to see the changes, and that change has already manifested inside you. You are just to see it on your face. That's all. Believe it that way, and you see it happen. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, then that is so weird. Subscribe, okay, and also click on the bell notification. This is your cue. Yes, click on the bell notification as well so that you receive a notification every time we have a new video. We have a brand new Instagram account, my girls. We have a brand new Instagram page that I have made specially for this channel. So we have got a lot of long form videos here. I wanted to create short reels from for those long form videos so that we learn, but we learn it very quickly within a 30-40 seconds reel. So do follow that Instagram account. The link is in the description. And we also have an official WhatsApp channel, sorry. Yeah, so you also learn every day on a daily basis about beauty from that WhatsApp channel. I don't put up videos there. I just send Q&As, tips and tricks about beauty. So yes, it's a learning forum. So do go and join the WhatsApp channel as well. There is a link in the description. Okay, don't forget to join both the Instagram account and the WhatsApp channel. And thank you so much for your time, my girls. I wish you so much love and so much joy, and the most beauty in the world. Okay, I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, bye bye. Bye bye.